Good morning, guys. Welcome back. Or to the channel. In today's video, we actually have some stuff for the 300. Matter of fact, I've already finished the video, most of the way, but as you can tell, it's getting dark here. But anyway, our friends over at Oxito, y'all know we're running Oxito headlights in the 6.0, the headlight bulbs. We're running their LED headlight bulbs on it. Headlight bulbs on this are the white truck there. Their switchbacks in the 6.0. Well, they hit me up on the 300 and wanted to send some stuff out for it. And we got to talking, and I've tried LEDs in these projector headlights before. Didn't really work out, so they said, well, we have these different style bulbs, a new style, and they said, do you want to try them out and see if it works? So, you know, let's see if it works. Well, the first thing that happens doesn't work. So that's what we're going to be installing in the car today. So I guess without further ado, let's get back to the video and get these LEDs installed here, and when it gets darker, we will take a look and see how they're doing. Alright guys, so we just finished everything up, but I wanted to mention, I'm going to throw this in here early, but like I said, I'm just pulling this thing out of the shop right now. We just got everything finished with the new bulbs and whatnot, but I wanted to mention, because I've been terrible about mentioning this, so I set a reminder on my phone to remind me of these things, but I do have a discount code for Oxito, so if any of y'all need some LED bulbs for anything you're working on, again, we now have Oxito in the 300. We have Oxito LED headlights in the white truck. We have their LED headlights and switchbacks in the 6.0, and I think I'm gonna hit them up and see if we can get something, a little something for the blue truck over there. I kind of surprised my grandpa with that, but we'll see about that. But I do have a discount code for Oxito, so I'll put it up here on the screen. But like I said, I will put it on the screen here, or you can use code Scott46Lee, all caps, will save you 15% off of your Oxito order. But anyway guys, let's get back to the video. Alright, so figured that's kind of nice. We'll just roll the windows down. Anyway, we got our LED headlights here. This is probably going to take forever. I'm trying to do this one-handed. The switchbacks, I think I'm going to save the switchbacks for another video, because I would like to do some explaining and whatnot on those. They do give you some nice white gloves, your product manual, and then the bulbs. These bulbs, they sent me some pictures and whatnot of them, seem very nice, and they do have some pretty good weight to them. If we're being completely honest, that bulb weighs probably twice as much as these switchbacks do. If that tells you, maybe 3 times as much. These are pretty heavy, but very nice. They do have a cooling fan built into them. Again, they seem to be very, very nice bulbs. So we're going to go ahead, get these installed. Like I said, I think the switchback is going to be a separate video, because for one, I'm not exactly sure if everything's going to work out right with those. We talked about it with Oxito, and they said we'll try it this way. If it doesn't work, they're going to send me some different stuff to go with them. So that's going to be a separate video. In case that happens, I will just extend the video to when the other stuff comes in, if that makes sense. So anyway, we're going to pull this thing down here, and I also will preface by saying the headlights in this car are aftermarket headlights. This car came originally with the, what do you call them? Xenon headlights. So the very expensive, like really nice projectors is what this car came with factory. But in the wreck, the passenger side light got wrecked. It got completely destroyed. I couldn't find a set at the time that were in good shape, and I couldn't afford new ones, so I bought these that are in the car now. I've swapped projectors with them. I've actually gotten a few different sets of these headlights, swapped projectors around 2 or 3 different times until I found a set that were pretty decent, and I've tried different bulbs in them. So I did rewire the wiring harness on the car to fit this different style. Let me roll the windows up before we get into the dirt here. So I want to preface by saying these are not the original lights for the car. But anyways, I'll show you what we're gonna do. But I'm gonna try to do these without pulling the headlights out, like I said. So I guess let's get to it. Alright guys, so on these we can get to the bulbs from here, but when I put these in, we didn't have a front bumper on the car, and I stuck the ballast on the bottom of the headlight, so we can't get to that, much less get it up through that little slot down there. So what we're going to do, we're going to loosen the bumper. We got the fender liner loose, got a bolt here. We took the screws out up there. We're just going to loosen this, pull it forward a little bit, take the headlight out, and probably set it up here or something. Get that ballast off. And if we go back to these, I'll probably stick the ballast in here somewhere. That way it's a little easier to get to. Alright guys, so we got this side swapped out with our LED bulb, and then over here we have the aftermarket HIDs. And if we come down to the kind of the hot spot of the light, and then over here, the LED is very, very bright, you know, below the cutoff. So I will, I'm going to go ahead, swap this one, and then I will catch y'all when it gets dark, and we will take a look at these. But I have to do the same thing here. I'm going to have to take the corner of the bumper loose. This is loose. This is not reattached yet, because I knew we were going to have to do this. But I'm going to do this real quick, and we'll go ahead and get these swapped. But as you can see, the LED is a little more like pure white, if that makes sense. And the HID has a little bit of a blue tinge to it. This is more kind of a cool white, or no, this is more bright white. This has a little more of ice white look as far as bulb temperatures and stuff goes. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead, swap this other one, and get our other LED in. Alright, so LEDs in a projector headlight. Does it work? Does it actually work? Well, yes it does, technically. No, it's not like super dark, but yeah, I would say this is pretty good. So I'm going to take the car, we're going to move it somewhere, and I'll show y'all a little better how these things work. Alright, so I had to run over here to Wayne's house, looking at some stuff for them. But anyway, you can see the LED headlights, very bright, nice and bright. One weird thing, you can kind of see it, right here. Kind of a dead spot there. These do have a little bit of a funny beam pattern to them. And if we stick the phone out over here, you can kind of see, again, a little bit of a dead spot there in the middle, but good travel, you know, out the sides and whatnot. So, all in all, I'm very, very happy with that. Much better than the LEDs that I had in here before, and again, it's not super dark, but we're running around doing all kinds of stuff, so figured go ahead and show them while y'all can still kind of see, you know, what's going on and everything. So anyway, I'm gonna run in here, see what we can figure out about what he was looking at, and well, guys, I reckon that is going to be, what's up, dog? Oh, I've never seen this dog before. But guys, I reckon that is going to be a wrap for this video. So with that being said, if y'all enjoyed today's video or found it helpful, please drop a like and comment down below. Dog, you can't get in here. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope everybody has a great day.